Myself Ms. Tejasri Kosbe, lecturer from Praveen Patil Polytechnic, Bhayandar. Today's topic is Measuring Instrument Part 3, Learning Outcomes. In this video, you will learn about potentiometer method, Megger and loss of charge method. So first is potentiometer method. The DC potentiometer method of measurement of resistance is used for measuring the unknown resistance of low value. This can be done by comparing the unknown resistance with the standard resistance. The voltage drop across the known and unknown resistance is measured, and by comparison the value of known resistance is determined. Let's understand this with the help of circuit diagram. The R is the unknown resistance whose value is needed to be measured. The S is the standard resistance from which the value of unknown resistance is compared. The rheostat is used for controlling the magnitude of current into the circuit. So this is the diagram for resistance measurement with potentiometer. In this diagram you can see there is an unknown resistance R and standard resistance S. So by comparing these values you can calculate the unknown resistance. The double pole double throw switch is used in the circuit. The switch when moves to position 1, the unknown resistance connects to the circuit, and when it moves to position 2 of 2, the standard resistance connects to the circuit. Consider that when the switch is in position 1, the voltage drop across the unknown resistance is VR. So VR is equal to I into R, and when it is in 2 of 2, the voltage drop across the resistance is Vs. That is Vs is equal to I into S. So first is the reading we get for unknown resistance, and next is the reading we get for standard resistance. So by comparing these two resistances we get unknown resistance value. So on equating the equation 1 and 2 we get VR upon Vs is equal to IR upon Is. VR upon Vs is equal to R upon S. So R is equal to VR upon Vs into S. So this is the formula for calculating the unknown resistance. R is the unknown resistance. The accuracy of unknown resistance depends on the value of standard resistance. Next is the Megger. The Megger is a portable instrument used to measure insulation resistance. The Megger consists of a hand-driven DC generator and a direct reading ohm meter. The moving element of the ohm meter consists of two coils A and B, which are rigidly mounted to a pivoted central shaft and are free to rotate over a C-shaped core. These coils are connected by means of flexible leads. The moving element may point in any meter position when the generator is not in operation. So this is a diagram for Megger, in which you can see there are two coils, deflecting coil and controlling coil, and supply is given by the hand-driven generator, which is also shown in this diagram, and R1, R2 are the resistances. As current provided by the hand-driven generator flows through coil B, the coil will tend to set itself at right angles to the field of permanent magnet, with the test terminals open, giving an infinite resistance. No current flows in the coil A. Thereby coil B will govern the motion of the rotating element, causing it to move to the extreme counterclockwise position, which is marked as infinite resistance. Coil A is wound in a manner to produce a clockwise torque on the moving element, with the terminus marked line and earth shorted, giving a zero resistance. The current flow through the coil A is sufficient to produce enough torque to overcome the torque of coil B. The pointer then moves to the extreme clockwise position, which is marked as zero resistance. The resistance R1 will protect coil A from excessive current flow in this condition. When an unknown resistance is connected across the test terminals, line and earth, the opposing torques of coil A and B balance each other so that the instrument pointer comes to rest at some point on the scale. The scale is calibrated such that the pointer directly indicates the value of resistance being measured. So in this way you can measure resistance by using Megger. So this is the connection diagram for Megger. So this is the resistor, and to calculate the value of this resistance, two leads of this Megger are connected with this resistor. Next method is loss of charge method. In loss of charge method, the insulation resistance R to be measured is connected in parallel with the capacitor C and an electrostatic voltmeter. The capacitor is charged to some suitable voltage by means of a battery having voltage V and is then allowed to discharge through the resistance. The terminal voltage is observed over a considerable period of time during discharge. So this is the diagram for loss of charge method. In this diagram you can see there is a voltage, that is supply voltage V, voltmeter, resistors and capacitor, and one switch is connected. The voltage across the capacitor at any instant t after the application of voltage is V is equal to V exponential in bracket minus T upon C into R, or V upon V is equal to exponential of minus T upon CR, or insulation resistance. So R is equal to T upon C log capital V upon small v is equal to 0.4343 T upon C log capital V upon small v. The variation of voltage V with time shown in figure below. From the equation above, it follows that if capital V, small v and C and T are known, the value of R can be computed.